somehow the Democrats don't want to ask it. I mean, just radical positions, and you can go on and on. So it's 70% marginal tax rate they want, the Green New Deal, and on it goes. And so that's the frustrating part to me. We were in a hearing, I thought about this when we were driving up. We were in a hearing 5 or 6 weeks ago. And it was looking at the cost of prescription drugs, which we all know are too high. We got to do some things in healthcare. We all know that. We're in this hearing, though, and the Democrats had brought in the CEO of Gilead Pharmaceutical. And Gilead makes the drug Truvada. And Truvada is the drug responsible for saving all kinds of people's lives who have HIV, AIDS. And the CEO, Mr. O'Day, was there. And the hearing was titled Billions in Corporate Profits. I mean, the Democrats are in control. They get to invite people in. They get, give the title for the hearings. And they were just going to go after this guy and beat him up. And that's what they did. And at one point, Congresswoman Tlaib from Michigan said that what you're doing is shameful, what you're doing is evil, and this drug belongs to the public. Now think about that. So when I had my chance to question Mr. O'Day, I said, Mr. O'Day, did it take you a few years to develop this drug? Yeah, 11 years. I said, my guess is it cost $1 or $2 to bring this drug to market, to do the research and development on this drug. He goes, yeah, $1.1 billion it cost it to bring it to market. I said, does your drug save people's lives? He goes, yeah. He says, it saved a lot of people's lives? He says, yeah. Millions of people's lives? Yes. Millions of people are alive today because of your drug, Truvada. He goes, that's exactly right. So what do you do with all these profits? He says, well, we're looking to actually develop a cure for AIDS. I said, wow, that's amazing. And I said, didn't you just decide a couple weeks ago that you were going to, for the approximately 200,000 people who have HIV, who don't have insurance, you're going to give the drug to them free? He said, yeah, we made that decision. And I said, didn't you also just decide that you were going to break your patent a year early, go off patent a year early, go to generic and provide this drug at a lot cheaper cost? He said, yeah, we made that decision just a few months ago as well. I said, wow. I said, Mr. O'Day, you're a bad guy. And of course, the Democrats all got crazy, got all mad. I was like, you're a bad guy. You're doing all this stuff, and think that's the difference. Now, I'm not here to defend pharmaceutical companies, but I do know how it works in the marketplace. And it ain't easy to develop these drugs and get them to market and get through the FDA and do all the things you have to do to come up with a drug that actually helps people. So we got to be careful when we're doing this, but the left's position is just because they see this company and they think they're charging too much, they say this drug belongs to the public. That's scary. So I wish there was a way we could come together, but when you take that position versus what I think makes kind of good common sense, and I would argue part of the reason we see such high cost in pharmaceuticals, in prescription drugs, is because we got so much government involvement already. And maybe if there's a way we get back to more of a marketplace, we do need to maybe do some things on our patent law, right? But it is one thing that's in the Constitution, because the founders understood that you want to encourage innovation, you want to encourage people to take risks and come up with neat ideas and neat ways of doing things. So hopefully we'll get to a point where we can actually work with them and make some progress on this. The border situation, I'll just talk about this and then maybe get into your questions. But I think we should have stayed in session. As you all know, we take this traditional August break. It started last Thursday. We were actually done. We had a hearing on Friday, so I was there till Friday. Flew back on Friday night. But we should be staying there fixing this crisis on the border. And it is nothing. I mean, in the month of May alone, we had 144,000 apprehensions in 1 month. Haven't had numbers even close to that in the last 15 years. And a couple things have to change. We have to fix the asylum laws, and you have to change this Flores court decision if we're ever going to kind of change the incentive that is encouraging so many people to take this risk and come here. And then, frankly, we need more money